Ray.
It's almost 4:49 and it is already hot and it is definitely humid. We've taken 2 steps up since what we did experience yesterday. Your current temperature 75. We weren't in the 70s until around 8 o'clock yesterday morning, and it's not even 5 a.m. right now. Our dew point is coming in at 73, significantly higher, and anytime you're in the 70s, it feels very muggy. And of course, with those winds, calm, it's thick outside. You feel like you're swimming through the swamp because that air is just so dense. Now at a glance, it doesn't look like much is going on, but if you take a look out and go to our west, you'll notice we've got a disturbance that's going to push into our area going throughout the second half of our day and then easing out by around sunset. This is not an all-day event. If you have outdoor plans, you're going to be good to go for the first half. The second half is what you've got to watch for. But first, let's talk about the heat. That's going to be a major factor for today. Already warm with temperatures coming in the 70s. By lunchtime, I do look for our numbers to be already in the mid 80s. After lunch, low 90s. Doesn't seem like a lot, does it? It's only a few degrees warmer than yesterday where we topped out at 89. But it's going to feel significantly hotter just due to your moisture content. By lunchtime, it's going to feel as if you are in those 90s. After lunch, it's going to feel closer to the upper 90s. Now, if you pay attention and walk with me here from the west going eastward, you'll notice it cools off quite quickly. That's our system. But ahead of the system, these temperatures are going to spike. So right before you get that rain, it's going to feel like you're right around 101 degrees in the city, looking to be around 6, 7 o'clock, and then all of that will quickly begin to ease out before more heat makes a return tomorrow. So that severe threat is definitely something that we've got to keep an eye on for today. We've got a slight risk that does include Louisa, going into Spotsylvania, Fredericksburg, Orange, Culpeper, and then portions of the northern neck. It's not limited to that area. We could definitely see some of these storms skirting closer to the city. As far as seeing severe weather around the state line, there is a chance, but I look for you guys just to see a little bit of that shower activity. So the timing of this is going to be after lunch, going around that 4 o'clock hour to our far west, and then pushing its way eastward. As you know, a lot of times they tend to strengthen as they get over I-95 before pushing off to the east. Main threat is going to be damaging winds, localized heavy rainfall, and a lot of cloud to ground lightning. So just keep that in mind. Today, again, not a washout, but you've got to pay attention. It's going to be incredibly hot. And right when you think it's unbearable, that's when everything will begin to change. So it's going to feel closer to the triple digits ahead of our system, but your actual number will be 91. Tomorrow, 93, feeling like those upper 90s. Slim chance for some isolated, just summertime storms. And then we go into the weekend where we will be dry, just hot, with highs in the mid to upper 90s, continuing to stay warm all the way into next week.